What's up? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and I'm out here with my Blade 200QX, and I have some upgraded motors on here. I have some 4000 kV 1306, and these are Emax motors, and so that allows me to use the traditional style prop. As you can see here, I have on, these are the Cherson CX23 props though. So we're gonna run these. Check it out. I probably don't do any acro move. Since it's dark out here, and I'm flying with this weak little battery here. I did change the battery lead to XT30 as well, but right now I have a battery from the JJRC X1. I just swapped out the battery terminal on that battery there to an XT30. So let's get this thing in the air. We're in the sport mode. So it does have a little more power now. Even with this little weak battery. This battery is I think it's probably around 25C. I am flying it with the DX7, and that's only because when I fly this, when I hook this up to the jumper, I was unable to get it to disarm. I can get it to arm, but I can't find a throttle cut. And so I've been continuing to fly it with this DX7 here. Pretty old radio, but it gets the job done. And as you can see, this thing is a really nice night flyer. I'll have a link in the description for you guys to check out the build, the ChopShop for this, to get it in this shape here. And these props work pretty nice on it. I was unable to use, I have some, I think they're Gym Fan 40, I think they're 4052s. And they were too much for this. You can't really tune this quad here. You can't hook it up to Betaflight and tune it or anything. So I think it needed to be tuned in order to use those props, because it was all wobbly and all. The PIDs are just messed up for those props, and there's no way I can get in there and change it. So I had to use these props, which are similar to the props that it came with. So pretty awesome line of sight flyer here, the Blade Nano QX. Well, not Nano, I'm sorry, the Blade 200QX. The Nano was the little tiny one. So they do have some 3D props for this thing to do inverted flight and all. 3D flight. but I never got into that with this one. I did get the props and all. In fact, I had them sent to me by someone, and I never really got into it. I never got to really fly it in 3D mode. And now that I swapped out the motors, I'm not sure if these motors will be able to do that. I'm pretty sure I can still do the firmware upgrade and have an extra mode put on here, the 3D mode. But not sure if these motors are good for switching directions like that and all. So this thing flies great, man. Really happy with it. Here's my LVC. About to kick in, I guess. Okay, it's starting to give me the LVC warning there. You guys can see it blink. Well, it's stopped now. Just when I do that. Not quite there yet. Have a look at it. This isn't the stock frame either. This frame is called the MR200, and this was a carbon fiber frame for it. It originally comes with a plastic frame, and that's not a good combination. Brushless motors and plastic. It wasn't the kind of plastic that the X1 has. It was really fragile. Okay, I think it's time to land this guy. I have a throttle cut programmed on this VX7. And so that's it. A quick flight of my ChopShop Blade 200QX. Thanks for watching.